you guys? It is Allison. Welcome back to my channel. Today is such a fun day because it is the first day of spring break for me, and I am gonna go celebrate it by going outside. But Joey and I are gonna go to Wegmans here shortly and get some groceries so we can make some homemade pizzas tonight, and that's gonna be super fun. Today I was gonna film my whole, not like my whole workout routine, but at least like me going to the gym and all that fun stuff. But just my luck, I had no power when I got up this morning, which is crazy. I got up at 6 and none of the lights worked, and the lights turned back on at around 11. And yeah, we've been working with power ever since. But I wanted to tell you guys a quick story time because it is crazy, and I also view this YouTube channel kind of as a scrapbook. So if I were to watch this video in a couple of years, I could tell you guys, or I could just relive what happened to me. Or maybe I don't want to because it's kind of a crazy story. But let's see. But the other day I went to Trader Joe's on a Tuesday, and right when I walked in, all of the workers were standing by the doors, and I was the very last person to walk in. And when I was walking past them, they were whispering to themselves, you know, what are we gonna tell them? What are we gonna tell them? And I was like, what are they not gonna tell me, that there's a sale going on? And then I turn around and I see them actually sliding the glass doors and locking them. And I said, no, what the heck's going on? Is this a tornado, Joe? What's happening? And I was confused, but I wasn't concerned. I just kind of went about my business. And I became concerned when the management started walking around the store, going up to each individual customer, kind of whispering it so they didn't cause a scene, but saying that there was an active emergency near Trader Joe's. But it wasn't in Trader Joe's, but at the time we did not know that. So everybody kind of rushed to the back. We were just ducking and diving, you know, we were getting out of harm's way. And it wasn't until a few moments after, a few minutes, that we realized that we actually were not in the, you know, active situation, but we were more just on lockdown because we were in proximity to it. So at that moment, I knew that I was safe. But also at that moment, I said, how long am I going to be stuck in this Trader Joe's? And it ended up being 3 hours. So I'm very thankful for the police in my community. I'm very thankful for Trader Joe's. They passed around snacks. They passed around seating so we could sit on. I was going grocery shopping at about 10 a.m. So that is usually a grocery time for a more mature community. So they were giving chairs to those community members so they could have a place to sit. But isn't that crazy? I was locked in a Trader Joe's for 3 hours. That is nuts. But again, to have my first lockdown experience, which thankfully I never had to have one before, it was good to experience that in Trader Joe's. So now all of my friends laugh at me. You know, first and foremost, it was a very serious situation. I came home and I cried. I texted everybody that I loved them right when we heard about it. You know, it was very traumatic. But now that a couple of days have gone by and I was able to reflect on it and really just be thankful for everything that I have and everything that I'm working towards. I'm able to kind of joke about it now, especially because no one got hurt in the situation. But all of my friends joke about it and they say, you're never gonna go to Trader Joe's again. I'm like, that, you know, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's. I just might not go alone this time because I just have the worst luck ever. But I wanted to share that story with you guys because I thought it's a very real story. Like, that's what happened to me the other day, and I hope it never has to happen to you guys or any of your loved ones because it was really scary. And yeah, so now Joey's gonna go with me to the grocery store as we go this evening, and then we're gonna be making some homemade pizzas. But thank you guys for listening to that. I kind of just also wanted to talk about it a little bit. And again, if I view this video in a couple of years, I will have this story to look back on and say, I cannot believe I went through that. But let's go ahead and wait for Joey to get home so we can go to another grocery store and get some stuff for dinner tonight. And before I go, I just want to mention that my fun little mushroom sweater is from Amazon. I will link it in the description box down below. And then my fun little butterfly earrings are also from Amazon. I just thought it was such a spring appropriate day for the first day of spring break, even though it is completely windy outside. It's about 60 degrees, but the wind chill makes it down to about 53. It got so windy my power got knocked out, but either way, I'm gonna be rocking these. I was gonna say shrooms, but I'll say mushrooms. I'll be rocking these mushrooms, which is really ironic because the last day of spring break, my lecture in pharmacology was on psychedelics. Anyway, but look, I just want to tell you guys where I got this, sweater from. I also want to show you guys what my living room looks like every single morning after Joey and I go on this huge Netflix bender. We are currently watching Designated Survivor on Netflix. It is such a good show. I recommend it to everybody that are kind of into the politics and history kind of shows. Anyway, this is the complete disaster that always happens on our coffee table. We have water cups, we have our popcorn bowls, we have our laptops, or like last night I had 2 cookies and a glass of milk and I joked that I was like Santa Claus. But I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this stuff back together, put my couch back together, so we can get started for the day. Okay, you guys, change of plans. Joey had to go feed his cells.
Yep. Yeah, so I had to, more than feed it. I just had to like collect protein, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Look at his little SpaceX shirts. I am just stating the smartiest of all pantses. So we're gonna go get something to eat because it is now later in the day. We are gonna make homemade pizzas, but my little boy is hungry. So we're gonna go get something to eat. And you know, TBD, we'll find out when we get there.
Sounds good. See you guys soon.
So Joey always opens the door for me, but I decided to record it this time, and he jokingly said that I only get one shot at an open door. He is just so funny. But we managed to get to the place that we are ordering food from, and here we are just waiting for our food and playing with our keychain tape measuring devices. But yeah, we got our food and we're heading home. Okay, everybody, we are back from El Carbone, something like that. But we got, Joey and I get this little family deal where it's like half a chicken, so we each get a lovely little quarter with some white rice, and then we throw in some fries because they give you a butt ton of fries. But we're gonna go ahead and eat some yummy dinner, and look at him, he's like bulldozing through me because he's a hungry boy. But we're gonna go ahead and eat, and we'll catch up with you guys after. So Joey just got back from Food Lion. He got some snacks for himself and maybe for me. We will see. But so he's he's gonna show us what he got from Food Lion.
Let's show it here. Tamales.
There's some hot tamales. Oh, I see you were inspired. Oh my goodness. Sour Patch Kids.
I like these.
Oh my goodness. So here's a backstory, everyone. I'm a big chocolate.
Lettuce. I kind of wanted some lettuce. So.
I'm a big chocolate lover, and Joey's.
I got some of these because she wanted something little.
Yeah, I did want something little. Thank you.
So I knew she liked Reese's.
I am a big chocolate lover, and Joey is not. He's like more into this type of candy, and so I never have this around in the house, and we like to, have a sweet treat at the end of the day. So he gets angsty when I don't have his favorite candy. So silly. So I'm sure he's just stocking up my pantry, but how fun. Take fives are good. and I love Reese's Cups. So we will go ahead and enjoy these. But I think I'm gonna have, like I just had last night, 2 chocolate chip cookies and milk. Because who am I?
Santa Claus.
Okay, guys, we are gonna go ahead and say goodnight for the day. Look at you, silly. You're so
Good night,
silly.
everyone. I'm already half asleep.
He is half asleep. He's so sleepy, but we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight. I have work in the morning, and he has a lot of homework to get done, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Thank you so much for spending time with us today, and we will see you in the next video.
See ya.
Bye, guys. He said, "Don't."